Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Breaking the Cycle with Devin. This is going to be our stock market crash episode 2. Let's take a look at what is going on in the markets right now. So, let's first start off with a little bit of background information. What's going on in the world right now, and how is that affecting the stocks? So, let's start off with an important one is what is going on in the election, because the election is obviously playing a huge role in what's going on in the markets. So, what happened yesterday was it looked like Trump was going to win. And because it looked like Trump was going to win, go back to Webull real quick. Let's look at our total stock market ETF again. Oh God, I'm not ready for this. Here we go. If you look at okay, so here we go. So this is November. Let's zoom in just a little more here. All right, so yeah, November 2nd. It looked like Trump was going to win. Because it looked like Trump was going to win, the market started to rally. Unfortunately, it actually looks more like Biden might actually win. So we're not necessarily sure yet, but all I can really say is that if Biden wins the election, the stock market is going to crash. Maybe not significantly, but it's going to slowly start tanking down. And the reason for that has to do partially with just uncertainty. No one's exactly sure what Biden's going to do. He has talked about raising taxes, which is probably investors really don't like to hear taxes being raised, so that just means more of the money's is going to Uncle Sam. So because of that, I'm assuming if Biden wins, that stock markets are probably going to start slowly going down. If Trump wins, then stocks are obviously going to rally because Trump is an advocate on things like lower taxes, which is something we like to see. So, another big thing to watch out for is what's going on in the Senate and the House. So, it looks like the House has already been chosen to be Democratic, which, to us, it really doesn't matter. What really matters is if we get a blue sweep. So, if the Democrats win the Senate as well, they get the presidency and they get the Senate, then that gives Biden a lot of power to actually do a lot of things, and that's normally not a good sign. It may be a good sign for the country in general, but for the markets, it's in general not a good sign. What we would like to see is that the Senate goes red, which basically means that it's going to be very difficult for Biden to do something like raise taxes because Republicans are just not going to let that happen. So, based off that information, let's go back to the Webull real quick. What we're seeing here right now is the market rally because it looked like Trump was going to win. What's going to happen these next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, with the contested election and everything going on, it's probably going to taper off, would be my best guess. And then as it sort of leaning towards Biden winning, it's still very close, hard to tell. The closer and closer it looks like Biden's going to win, the stock market's going to start pulling back. So I'm assuming tomorrow there won't be too much action in here unless we get some big news on what's going on in the election. But I think by Thursday it's going to start teetering down. So that's one thing we're worried about. The other thing that we need to watch out for is coronavirus cases are still going up. So as these cases go up, it generally means that less businesses are going to be able to operate as effectively as they have in the past, which means that they're obviously going to have less growth, they're going to have less profits, which is also going to cause the stock market to go down. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. It's really hard to tell what's going to happen, but if Trump or Biden wins, I still think the markets are going to be going down for the next couple of weeks until we get our stimulus plan. So I'm getting ready to probably, if the stock markets are down tomorrow and Friday, I will buy in because we don't know what's going to happen to the election. I'm going to take a leap of faith there. Um, but in the long run, there will be more days coming there'll be some more days to get some good buy-ins. So just last thing to say, I think I have about $7,000 that I have to invest. I threw in about $300 last week while the markets were down, and if I haven't put any of this in this week because it's been green all week. But if it starts going down tomorrow and Friday, I'm going to throw in some more money. So there you go. There's my little stock market update. Thanks for coming to the channel. This is Break of the Cycle with Devin. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. So thanks for coming by.